Stormation vibes early in the morning. And it doesn't cost. Have their summer homes. This is where wealthy, affluent people have their vacation homes. All right, y'all, we're going to kick this call off in 60 seconds. We're going to kick this call off in 60 seconds. I woke up this morning in a very blissful state. To be here this morning, first of all, in Dominican Republic, to be here this morning in Casa de Campos. Let me tell you something. Casa de Campos is where very wealthy, affluent people have a residence. This is not where they have their home. This is where wealthy, affluent people have their summer homes. This is where wealthy, affluent people have their vacation homes. This is where people with oil money, the guy who owns this house that we're in right now, he owns the whole block. He doesn't just own this one house. He owns the whole block. And this house costs like $12,000 a night. The thing that makes me so proud, and the thing that I want to share with you all today, that's been on my mind all weekend. I've been going in and out of conversations. You know, when I prepare for the Wake Up and Win call, it's not like a pen and paper, write down things preparation. Look. When I prepare for these calls, I search my heart. And the whole weekend, as I searched my heart, I kept thinking about dreams. How there's so many of you all that's on this line this morning that somewhere along the line, you lost your dream for life. You lost your dreams. You lost your goals. All you do now is make money and pay bills. You don't know that the mere fact that you have retired your dreams, that is the reason why you're living a nightmare. There are so many of you all right now that is full with so many goals that you're losing your dreams within your goals. Let me tell you something. Stop being so methodical. Stop thinking that you got to have everything lined up, mapped out in order for you to take your life to the next level. Let me tell you something. Goals is necessary. Yes. Goals is necessary. But let me tell you what's even more necessary. What's even more necessary is that you have big dreams. When you have a vision for your life, the vision for your life, it will create the discipline for your life. Meaning, I want this life, and I'm going to do everything to achieve this life. I'm going to get rich or die trying. You understand? When 50 Cent said, get rich or die trying, I totally understand what he means. What he simply meant was this: I am not going to settle for less. I'm going to do everything I can within my power. I don't care if it takes the very last breath in me. I'm going to have money. I'm going to have wealth. I'm going to have happiness. I'm going to have joy, okay? I'm going to have peace, okay? I'm going to have great relationships. I'm going to have good health, great health. I'm going to be true to myself. I'm going to honor myself. I'm not going to be so caught up in trying to hit the goal that I miss the mark of my dream. See, a dream is something that feels good to your being. When you dream, it feels good within your body. When you dream, it doesn't cause anxiety, and it doesn't cause stress, and it doesn't cause anxiety, and it doesn't cause stress. Be something, but see, some of y'all, Mike, let me get a little bit of this footage. This is my wake up and win call. We got almost 2,000 people on this call. But what a lot of y'all have done is, and I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of making sure you set a goal. I'm the goal queen. But I realized over the last few months of my life that I haven't been so caught up in the goal. I've been more entangled with the feeling. The feeling of what do I want the goal to be accomplished for? Here's what I want y'all to understand. We want to accomplish this goal because this goal gives us a feeling. Okay? And when you understand that you are created to have dominion, God made us that we can have, be, speak, and create anything we want. But somewhere along the line, we've lost some of our greatest gifts. And some of our greatest gifts is the reason why we're not happy with ourselves right now. You don't love yourself because you're so caught up in accomplishing your goals. You forgot to take time to tell yourself, I love you. You forgot to take time to sufficiently put lotion on your body because you're so in a rush to get to where you got to go. You forgot to give yourself water and fruits and vegetables. You forgot to tell people that you love them when you love them because you're afraid that they're not going to love you back. So you don't tell them you love them because what if I tell them I love them and they don't tell me they love me back? I'm going to feel rejected. I'm going to feel hurt. Where the truest and the highest power in the world is love. But love starts with you. For me to be here this weekend in Casa de Campos, first of all, when I went in the room, first of all, I got to the house. No, let me go back. The first house we stayed in was not our house because this house was not available until Friday. So the first house we went in, I made jokes, and I was like, this is Opalaka, this is Carol City, I'm making jokes. But I knew that that was our temporary house. Follow me. So I made jokes. I laughed with Anna. I messed with Henry. I'm like, y'all got us in Opalaka. We in the hood, yo. But I knew it was okay to make those jokes because I knew we wasn't staying there. So mind you, when I go to hotels now, I used to keep my stuff in a suitcase. There's a lesson for you ladies. I used to keep my stuff in a suitcase. Then I started realizing that's very low vibration. Why would everywhere I go, the world is my office and God is my CEO. So everywhere I go, I make it my home, I make it my office. Watch this. Thank you, Brittany Turner. And so we got there, I made jokes, and I'm like, this Opalaka, and it was a bunch of flies, and I knew it wasn't my home because it didn't feel like my home. So when I went in the closet, I kept my stuff in the suitcase. When I got in the bathroom, I kept my stuff in the case. When it was time to go to sleep, I barely pulled back the covers because I knew that that was not my permanent resting place. I knew that that was my temporary space. I didn't internalize a space. I didn't be mad because I was not living in a beautiful villa like Natalie and Boss Lady and them because their villa was sickening. Mine was tired the first night. I enjoyed the experience. I embraced the experience. I had gratitude that I still know what Opalaka and Carol City really, for where I come from, feels like. See, it may be different now, but I was grateful that I know what it feels like to go back. I was grateful to know that I knew what Opalaka felt like. I was grateful to know that I still remember what Carol City felt like. You understand? And so when I got there, I said, no, I'm not unpacking nothing. This is just my temporary resting space. So the next morning, I enjoyed the experiences of that place. But I knew it was time to go. It was time to go home to the place that I was going to call home for 6 days. And when we pulled up, Anna said, you know, I wasn't going to disappoint you. I said, I already knew. And all I could think about was how I could have let the first day be horrible because I didn't like it. See, y'all got to stop letting your temporary resting space make you mad, make you miserable, have you acting nasty and having a bad attitude. Stop letting your permanent resting place take root in your attitude. Stop letting your temporary resting place have root and take root in your attitudes. Stop letting your temporary income make you be jealous and intimidated, insecure, and act like you don't belong because you're around the big check. Where you are is temporary. Everybody got to understand the mere fact that you are hearing this message, the mere fact that you're on this line, the mere fact that you attracted this message today. Know that where you are right now, it is temporary. It is not where you're always going to be. However, there's a trick to it. There's a real trick to it. I got to be honest with you. Can I be honest with you? Just say yes if I can be honest with you, because this is one of the messages that if it goes viral, it can make me look bad. But I got to tell y'all the truth, you know. Like I always tell the truth, but sometimes the truth get me in trouble. If y'all want to hear the truth, just say yes. It brings me to tears. It brings me to tears. Some of y'all gonna stay on welfare and food stamps and Section 8. Some of y'all gonna be depending on y'all baby daddies to do something for y'all.